Hello guys, welcome to my channel, Gusty's Plants. So in today's video, I'm gonna be more serious and it's gonna be a very serious video. I feel like it's a topic that a lot of us go through and not a lot of us like to talk about. A lot of plants videos and a lot of plant channels are always about, oh, look at the new plant that I purchased, or the unboxing of this plant, or rare plant imports from Thailand, from Asia. Oh, look at my newest addition to my collection. But not a lot of us make a video on accepting that you have a problem, accepting that there's an issue going on, that it needs to be talked about. And I feel like a lot of us go through it, but a lot of us are kind of shy or embarrassed to even talk about it. And that is accepting the fact that you're addicted to buying plants online, let alone buying plants, you know, in Lowe's or Home Depot or Marshalls, well, not Marshalls, Walmart. A lot of us, ever since quarantine started up until now, we've find ourselves finding relief ordering plants online, since we cannot really go out there and buy plants because a lot of the shops are, you know, closed down for business. And so we find ourselves buying plants online to kind of, you know, as an escape to reality of what we're living. My addiction, because I'm addicted to plants, and I want to make this video because I feel like a lot of us are going through it, but just not a lot of us talk about it. I want to say that I started collecting plants like 6-7 years. My mom and my grandma were the ones that started buying plants. My grandma passed away in 2012, I think, 13. And my mom is a huge plant collector. She always loved plants. It'd be indoor plants, outdoor plants. She loves all kind of plants, except sansevierias. But anyways, my addiction or my love for plants started because my grandma and my mom, you know, had a huge garden growing up, I remember. And so my mom kind of got that from my grandma, and then I got that from my mom. And so it's kind of like a tradition. And so yeah, our house has a ton of plants. We have all sorts of fruit trees. We have nectarines, peaches, lemon trees. We have quince trees, Korean pears, Australian lime trees. We also have a bunch of Hoya, cactus, succulents, echeverias, pothos, monsteras, a bunch of plants. However, for me, my addiction, I wasn't aware of my addiction. Let's start with that. I wasn't aware of my addiction. I started buying plants online, and I would do unboxings with my mom. And a lot of my plants were amazing. We both loved them. But it came to the point that I started buying plants, and it kind of got overboard. Like, I started buying plants online, and sometimes I will get plants and I wouldn't show my mom the new plant that I got, because in that same week I've had ordered already like 7 plants. And it got to the point where I would hide the boxes, or not the boxes, I would hide the plants from my mom and from my family, because I wouldn't want them to judge me because like I was buying a lot of plants. That for me started back in last year, and I didn't see it as a problem. I was just order plants, and I would kind of like, you know, hide myself, hide the packet, hide the plants, or maybe like get the plant and put it somewhere where only I knew that it was there, in my room, for example. I realized that it was an addiction once I went to my Chase debit card, my Chase mobile app, and I saw how much money I had spent on plants from last year up until now. And it averaged to about $1,000 in plants. Just plants alone, not you know, like the trellises, not the pots, not the soil, just the plants alone. I kind of did an average. It's not $1,000, but it's close to $1,000, and that's disgusting. That's a lot of money invested in plants, and it's truly an addiction. I feel like a lot of us are like that. We get a plant and we're kind of embarrassed to tell our family how much we spent on a plant. The most I've spent on a plant has been $230, and that was a Hoya Sarawak, and it's huge. It has 6 leaves, 7 leaves, and it was already growing new leaves and a tendril. And I do plan on selling that Hoya, or get cuttings from that plant and sell it and make the money that I spent on it back, which is what I plan on doing with a lot of my Hoyas. I plan to grow them huge, get cuttings, root them, and then sell them online. But a lot of us don't have that mindset. A lot of us just buy plants for the fun of it and for collecting them, and we don't realize that we're spending a ton of money. And a lot of us, including myself, are kind of embarrassed to tell our family how much money we spent on a plant. And once you reach that limit of being embarrassed, being ashamed, or being scared to what they're gonna tell you, like you spent $60 on a rooted cutting, or you spent $45 on a single leaf, that's insane. And we know that it is, but we just do it. And that's when you know you have an addiction and that it's a problem. Once you spend so much money, right now the prices online are ridiculous. I remember going to online and buying plants, buying Hoyas. I started collecting Hoyas back in 2018, and the prices were very super cheap. I remember going to Coco Ranch as a reference, and she had a lot of Hoyas. I got a Hoya Irina for $25. I got a Hoya Viola for 30, 35, 30 something. I got my Hoya Bananoy for 20. I got a bunch of plants, Betalinoides for 45. I got a bunch of Hoyas. My Heat Europe, I got it for $18, and it was huge. I gave cuttings away to people that I know. So I started buying a lot of my Hoyas back in the day, and they were very cheap. However, once COVID hit and we all went online shopping, the prices were 5 times higher than they were actually supposed to be. And we still bought them. And that's disgusting. I feel like we shouldn't be buying so much money on plants, and that's truly a problem. I found myself going online, going on Etsy, on eBay, on Instagram most of the time, looking for the next Hoya. I had a Hoya in my wish list. I bought it, and the next 10 minutes I was searching for another Hoya, and I will find it. Something that I also feel that it's not talked about is that alone, a competition. When you see other YouTubers get a Hoya and you want to have what they have, and not only that, you want to have more than what they have, that's truly a problem. I feel like a lot of us stop seeing plants as loving pet friends, because I see plants as pets. We stop seeing them as friends. We start to see them as competition, you know? And a lot of plants, in my opinion, should be to decorate your house, decorate your room, decorate your, just your patio. And a lot of people that I see on YouTube are making, they're buying grow tents, they put their plants in a grow tent. You cannot even see your plants. I have plants right here behind me. I have plants in a grow box. I've gone to the limit of buying like grow lights to make my plants grow faster. My thing is, like I said, I'm gonna sell them online. A lot of people don't. A lot of people just buy plants, grab a grow light, put them in there, and they're on their phone already seeing what they're gonna buy next. You don't even grab a plant and enjoy it for at least a month. No, you buy a plant on Monday, you get it, unbox it, and then you put it somewhere, and that same day, maybe an hour after, you start searching for another plant to buy online. And you don't even get the juice out of it. You know what I mean? It's like, it's an addiction. It's a problem. Once you stop falling in love with the plant that you purchase, and you start buying more and more and more, and it happens like, consecutively, kind of like a domino effect. You buy a plant on Monday, you get it, nice, put a picture on Instagram, and then onto the next one. Buy it, get it, picture, Instagram, onto the next one, buy it, picture, and you do the same thing over and over again. And also, you notice it's an addiction, at least for me, when you find a plant. In my case, it's a Hoya. You buy a plant that's 2 leaves only, unrooted, for $60, and you're thinking that's a great deal. How on earth is a two-leaf plant with no roots a great deal? If you think that it's a deal that, oh my god, that's such a bargain, you probably have an addiction and you just don't realize it. And a lot of us don't realize that it's an addiction, it's a problem. A lot of you guys are going bankrupt. It's not my problem. I haven't gone bankrupt. I do have, I'm on close to 5 digits on my bank account. I shouldn't be bringing money, but it's an issue that a lot of you guys have, and you guys probably don't want to say it, but it is an issue. A lot of people have gone on debt because they want to buy plants. And mind you, a lot of plants that you buy are not even from your country. You buy plants from Thailand, you buy plants from Indonesia, because you ran out of plants to buy in your own country, that you start searching for plants overseas. And yes, it is a hobby. Yes, it is something that makes you happy and it gives you fun. You know, it's something, it's, oh, you love it. But if you loved something so much, if you like something that much, wouldn't you want to share that with your family and tell them, oh, you know, this is how much I spend on this? The moment you start hiding the prices to your mom, to your dad, to your brothers, that's an addiction. Why should you be hiding the prices of something that you've bought? Why should you not be okay with sharing the prices? Because you know that it's expensive and that the price was outrageously insane, right? If I go to Lowe's and I find something, oh my god, what a great deal, I spent $18 on it. Would you do the same thing if you bought a Hoya that was only a tendril with 5 leaves for $230? Would you tell your mom? Would you tell your dad? Would you tell your brother, hey, look, I found this great deal on a Hoya worth $500? Would you? I don't think so. And a lot of us are like that. I know that a lot of YouTubers that I watch, the same thing. You buy a plant, you're kind of embarrassed, you just put it somewhere in your living room and hope that they don't see it, right? That's an addiction. Once you start hiding something that you love so much, something that you really are passionate about, once you start to be scared about it, or you know, once you know that it's embarrassing to bring the topic about prices, about that alone, it's an addiction. And I don't want to get hate on this video, and if I do, that's fine. I just want to bring something out that it's really true out there and that a lot of us have, including myself. But I'm gonna make this video because I really don't want to buy no more plants. I unfollowed all of the plant sellers that I follow pretty much on Instagram and on Facebook, and I'm only following YouTubers. I'm only following friends, and I stopped following plant sellers. I stopped following people that would encourage me or give me like a tease of maybe buying a plant. I stopped following them, and I want to focus on the plants that I already have. I want to focus on the plants that I have right now, enjoy them. This is why I'm starting a series called America's Next Top Hoya. It's gonna be taking advantage of the plants that I already have and making videos with them without having a need to buy plants. For me, if you go through my history on my YouTube videos that I've made, a lot of my videos are YouTube unboxings of a plant. It'd be from Thailand, it'd be from right here locally, and those are the videos that I enjoy doing. And sometimes, I'm gonna be honest, I've bought in plants for the reason of making a YouTube video, not because I liked the plant, just because it was gonna give me content for my YouTube channel. And that's an addiction, that's a problem. Once you start buying something, not because you truly love it, but because it's gonna help you in your competition to have the next big plant that someone else doesn't have, that's a sign that you probably are addicted and you don't really know it. And a lot of you guys are rich. A lot of you guys have a lot of money. You guys don't mind spending the money, and the money is not an issue for you. But even though the money is not an issue for you, that doesn't take away from it not being an addiction, a problem. You know what I mean? And I would like for you guys to be as honest as I am being right now in the comments below. Let me know what you think. Are you addicted? Do you have an addiction? Do you agree with or do you relate to something that I've mentioned in this video? I would like to know what you guys have to think or have to say about this, because to me, I realized it a few weeks ago. I do have some plants on the mail actually. They're gonna arrive this week, and I might do an unboxing video. But after that, I will not be making no more unboxings video in this channel. I won't be showcasing new Hoyas unless I get them on a swap. Like I swap a Hoya that I have with a friend or something. Then that way I might do unboxings, but I will not be spending my money on buying plants online. A lot of people that I've talked to on Instagram and YouTube have confessed to me that they also have a problem with spending money on plants that you don't necessarily want to share with your family. And I know that you shouldn't, or you don't have to be obligated to tell your family how much money you spent on an item. But once you know that it's expensive and it kind of gives you a little embarrassment to actually say it, don't you think there's something wrong with that? I feel like it is. I feel like you know that it's not a good deal at the bottom of your heart, but your addiction doesn't let you see it. And it's really scary to think about it that way, but I did. And I really want to bring awareness to anyone watching the video that you're not alone. And if you guys want to talk about this, if you guys have any questions, or you guys want to tell me your story, you can send me an email, or you can just leave a comment below. If you guys want to talk about someone that you know or something, and yeah, I want to make this video very pure, and I'm not gonna edit this video at all. I'm gonna have it like it is. And I hope that you guys enjoy this video. And also something else I wanted to, if you reach this limit on watching my video, I will not be making a lot of videos in the next couple of weeks because I am busy working on my America's Next Top Model series that I will start uploading videos again on April, and that'll be based on my America's Next Top Model competition that I'm having. And so I hope you guys take a good liking to that. Pretty much making videos with plants that I already have, like I mentioned before. And I'm very excited about that. I'm gonna be inviting 4 people, 3 friends and myself, to be judges, and it's gonna be really fun. I'll have more details about that in the weeks ahead. But yeah, what else can I say? Yeah, that's pretty much it. I really wanted to make this video because Misha, by Plants by Misha, told me about it. And well, I told her about my problem, and she was very accepting. She was like, you know what, I'm going through the same thing. She talked about it with her husband, and her husband Phil was very supportive. And for me, like I said, I do plan on making a business with the plants that I have. I do plan on selling plants online, and I'm not gonna have my prices so high because I know that plants can be ridiculously pricey, and I don't want people to spend so much money on plants. Yeah, there's unsolicited plant talks. If I'm gonna drag someone under the bus, she has plants super expensive, and they're only 2-leaf cuttings. They're healthy, they're amazing, more power to her. If you have a business and you wanna price something at $1,000 and people buy it, more power to you. I'm no one to judge. However, a lot of us are victims of that, including myself, and we just fall through the rabbit hole and spend the money. I would like for you guys to leave me a comment below, like I said, if you reached this video, and leave a comment below what's the most expensive plant you've ever purchased in your plant addiction or your plant collecting. I feel like a lot of us are embarrassed to say it, but like I said, for me, it was my Hoya Sarawak that I spent $230. That's super expensive. And I would like to know what's the most expensive plant you guys have ever purchased, and just leave me a comment down below with the emoji of a little taco or just write the word taco. Alright guys, so this is it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Leave me a comment down below, subscribe, share with your friends if you find out if you think that your friend might be addicted to plant shopping. Maybe they could use this video for reference as to that they're not alone. It's something that needs to be talked about in the plant community, and not a lot of people are doing it. So guys, thank you so much for watching. Like I always say, kapun karigato gozaimashita. Don't forget to drink water and water your plants. Bye bye. Let me put a little bit of shea butter because my lips have been really dry. I woke up with bleeding lips actually, and